Hi YouTube, it's Lena and I'm here today with my Pan That Palette update. I'm trying to finish the Tartist Pro to Go and get as far as I can on the Ulta and Adventures palette so I can possibly finish it next year. And I have thoughts. But I do think that I can finish, or at least 98% finish the Tarte, and I'll talk about that in a second. I don't know what happened with this one, but I didn't get nearly as far as I wanted to, and some of that is my fault for not wearing makeup nearly as much as I used to, but we will make do with what we can. So first, let's go over the Tarte. This is what it looked like last time. And here we are today. I'm almost done, as you can see. Boss, I have no worry about finishing it. Crisp is where I'm a little stuck because even though I use this more than Boss, the matte formula is just harder to pan. It's just a fact of life. It is what most, eyeshadow formulas. So what is gonna happen is I'm gonna finish Boss. I'm gonna finish everything that I can of Crisp. And then on New Year's Eve, if I have anything left, I'm gonna press it into here so I can finish it. But I'm going to consider this done for my makeup empties and all that for the end of the year because I don't want to hold on to this for another year to pan a tenth of one eyeshadow. So it will be mostly done. I did finish 2 other shades in here because I finished both Drive and Styling. And then I finished Hype and Dominate last year because the shimmers are much easier to finish. That's what's going to happen with that palette. And that's where most of my thoughts come from because there's no way in hell that I'm finishing the Ulta one this year. I have to work my ass off to finish it off next year. But if I wear more makeup, as I say a lot, I think I can do it. Now that said, as you guys, if you've been with me for a while, you know the 2 purple shades that are in here are for other projects. They're not actually part of this Pan That palette. They did not start in this palette. I pressed them in because I had 5 empty pans and it was a little bit easier for me to keep track of them in here than to have a bunch of separate things on my makeup stand. Anyways, here's what the Ulta palette looked like last time. And here we are today. Okay, there we go. As you can see, I did finally hit pan in Built for Battle down in the corner. I've expanded the pan in Fearless. And I expanded the pan a good bit in Built for Battle, and I have almost finished Gauntlet. So I do think that I can finish Gauntlet by the end of the year. And if I keep using Built for Battle as an face highlight like I do, I think I could finish it as well, although that one will be a close one. I'm also trying to hit Side Pan and Cosmic down here. You can probably tell by how the pan is starting to point. But beyond that, I really want to aim to hit pan in these 3 at the beginning of the year so that I have hopes of finishing them off. Because once Gauntlet will be out of the way, working on Hero Vibes will not be an issue. And once Boss is out of the way, working on Game Changer and Out of This World will not be nearly as much of an issue. It occurred to me a little bit when I introduced this in last December, but I didn't realize just how much this palette kind of has dupes of itself, or really close dupes of itself in a couple of shades. And of course I had finished all the colorful shades already, not surprised, knowing me, because that's what I gravitated to first. And I finished a blue, a green, a matte cream, and I finished a white, like a pearly white. And then this year I finished a shimmery light shade, and so far that's been it. Hopefully my plans make sense, and I do have a video up asking for suggestions on what I should pan next year in conjunction with this. I will link that video down below. If you haven't seen it yet, you can go and vote on one of the either 4 or 5 palettes that I picked out that I would like to start working on to eventually finish. Or in one case, Or if it's like my Lorac Pro 2, it is already like half gone, but you know, it's still got some work to go on it. So that is it. Stay tuned through the end if you want to see progression shots from last December until now. But thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I do really appreciate it, and hopefully I will see you later. Bye!